Right.
Hello everybody, I'm Anna.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're the two mythical unicorns. And today we're doing the book addiction tag by Mooney Reads. For once I have it.
Well done.
Thank you. Not, we'll link down below. Like, I know.
And we will link down below.
Yeah. Okay, so first one. What is the longest amount of time you can comfortably go without picking up a book?
Well, like a month. Well, I mean, I'm studying, so I might be reading throughout the day. And kind of at the end of the day, the last thing that I want to do is then read more.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's the same thing, like for freelancing.
Oh yeah.
What I do is read.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I feel tired.
Yeah. It's like, that's not where your brain is at that moment.
But then on the other hand, we have actually been reading like all day.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know.
Well.
And then do we count audiobooks or just like regular books?
I mean, audiobooks are books.
I listen to that a lot of the time while I'm moving around.
Yeah. You don't really have an answer for this question.
No, we don't. How many books do you carry on your person, physical or device, at any one time?
I'm almost never carrying a physical book unless there's like, I'm gonna sit on a bus for 2 hours,
Yeah.
and I might have it.
Yeah.
But most of the time I have at least one audiobook on the go and at least one ebook on the go, so 2, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, with Storytel, you have like the entire library.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to buy them, you just have a subscription.
Yeah.
So, like, all the books on Storytel.
Yeah.
The same, I rarely have a physical book anymore, unless I'm going somewhere.
Yeah, if there's something in particular where you're like staying somewhere for like a longer
It's
while.
too heavy.
Yeah, and it's also like, I don't want to damage it.
Yeah, books have been damaged before.
Yes.
So, do you keep every book you buy or receive, or are you happy to pass them on to make space for more?
I think we differ on this answer.
Yeah.
I clear out my bookshelves at least once every 6 months.
I just hide the books
Behind other books.
Yeah, and like I have books in my closet because they don't fit anywhere.
There's no space.
If it's a book that I don't feel attached to and I've never read, and like, yeah, then I don't really care.
Yeah.
But if I have read the book, then it's very, very hard for me to get rid of it.
I find it more difficult to get rid of books that people have given to me.
Yeah, because I feel bad.
Yes.
Like, I have a few books that I'm never ever gonna read, but it's like, I'm not gonna get rid of them.
No, because then they'll look at my shelf. They wouldn't even know.
No,
It's not like they would look at the shelves and go like, where's the book I gave you 10 years ago?
Yeah. I would know.
Yeah,
I
I
would
know.
feel bad.
But the funny thing is, if I'd given someone a book and they'd given it away because they were like, no, I wasn't interested in that, I would be perfectly fine.
Or like, I read it and now I don't need it anymore.
It was fine. Like,
yeah.
And that's perfectly fine. So
Yeah.
why am I putting this pressure on
No.
myself?
How long would you spend in a bookshop on a standard visit?
This depends on the bookshop.
Yeah.
Like, if it's the sci-fi bookstore, an hour at least. If it's the regular one, maybe half an hour at tops.
If we say we're at Waterstones and we have several floors,
Yes, that's nice.
like then we're talking hours.
Yeah, well, yeah, then we'll sit and have like a coffee and stuff too.
Yeah, and
Most
just
likely.
browsing the shelves.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a sci-fi bookstore. If I don't have anyone waiting for me or anywhere else to go, easily an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. Where does the task picking up a book appear on your daily to-do list?
Lately, reading has been the first thing that I do in the morning. So I wake up and I read because I realize that that's sort of the pocket in the morning before I have to start the rest of, I have to do all these bloody things. That I was like, I can read for half an hour because I wake up quite early and I don't get up and do things, and I'm like, you might as well read then. So
Yeah,
technically it's first.
I don't really have it on my to-do list because it's not something that I have to do, it's something that I want to do.
It's a choice.
And I already have a to-do list that is in many cases way too long. So yeah.
And those things most of the time are not fun things. They're just things that you have to get done in the day.
Yeah. Sometimes they're fun, but like it's still it's not something I have to do, so no, it's not on the to-do list.
No.
It's something I do when I have spare time.
Yeah.
How many books do you reckon you own in total, including ebooks?
I recently started cataloging all of my physical books, which has been nice. I have not cataloged all of them yet, but I'm at 150, and I have not cataloged all of my physical, and I have at least 20 or 30 ebooks. So I think around 200, probably.
And I have no idea more than that I have more books.
Yes. You have, I think you have about double amounts.
Yeah, probably.
So about 300 to 400.
You see the books behind, like, there are books behind these books, like filling. And then we have more books, and then we have more books, and more books, and more books, and more books.
And then it's also like, are we counting the stuff that is at our parents'? Because then I also have more. I just realized. I was like, I own more books than I have in my apartment.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Many. Okay.
Many
books. But they have been collected over a long period of time.
Well, yeah.
And most of them have been read. It's not like I have piles and piles of books that I haven't read.
No.
There are a few.
Well, yeah. Because you tend to have a couple.
Yeah, and there are books that I want to read, but I just haven't gotten around, haven't been in the mood. So, approximately how often do you bring up books in conversation?
It's difficult to, like, between the two of us,
50% of the time we're talking about books.
Yes, about something relating to that.
Yeah.
But that's not my normal. Like, I don't talk about books as much to, let's say, my older brother who hates reading.
No.
Like, I wouldn't, because what's the point? He doesn't understand what I'm talking
no.
about. It totally depends on who I'm talking to.
For me, it's like I work at a publishing company. I freelance and do proofreading, and Alex has an interest in books. And just when I talk about my day, like often it's about books.
Logic.
I talk about books a lot. It's the same like when I'm at basketball practice, I rarely talk about books.
Well, yeah, because it's not a common interest a lot of the time. Then.
So, yeah. What is the biggest book, as in page count, that you have finished reading?
When I read this, I was like, how am I supposed to know? I don't freaking know. And then I remembered Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is 1,001 pages long in the Swedish edition.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain I've not read anything that comes even close to that in pages.
I think I've read several books with 1,000 pages. It's not much over 1,000 pages, because then the book is just hard to handle.
Jesus, yeah.
Just over 1,000 pages. I'm not gonna go through the shelf and check. Is there a book you had to get your hands on against all odds?
I mean, the 7th Harry Potter was one.
Yeah, but was it hard?
No, it was very simple. That's what I mean. It's like my Australian edition of The Book Thief. I had to
put in some work.
Yeah, I had to dig and be like, where can I find this and how can I order it? And I had to order it from Australia, so I had to go to freaking eBay. And I think the shipping was more expensive than the book.
I don't have any of those books.
No.
Mostly I go to the bookstore and buy my books, and I buy whatever is there. It is rare that I have to go online to find something.
Yeah.
Though I do buy online for convenience at times.
It's nice sometimes.
Yeah. Is there a book you struggled to finish because you refused to DNF?
Nope. I put it the fuck down.
I'm still struggling with 1984.
Just let it be. You don't like it. It's fine.
No, I don't, but it feels like I have to read it.
It's fine. You don't like it.
I am not good at giving up on books. It takes a lot for me to give up on a book. Well, if I'm 30 pages in and it sucks, then I'm gonna put it down because then I haven't invested in it. Then it's just, well, why?
Oh, I've given up when there have been 2 chapters left, and I was like, no.
But then you basically know what's like. Then you basically finished it.
But I didn't.
No, but
I've given up halfway through. I've given up at any point of any book.
I don't. When I realize that I am not reading at all because I'm
in a reading
book.
slump.
Yeah, because I'm reading a book that I really don't like. That's when I stop.
Fair.
Yeah. What are 3 of your main book goals for 2021?
Right, we kind of did this at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Read more translated Asian fiction. Read more in general, because I didn't read a lot in my, for myself last year, because school is a lot, especially when you're doing it from home.
Yeah, and last year was a lot.
Last year was a
in
lot.
general.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
And I had one more. Oh yeah, I've started to track my reading. So let's hope that I can continue that.
I don't really do reading goals. Like, I try to read approximately 50 books a year.
Yeah.
I've said I'm gonna try to branch out more. Like, try different styles, books from different countries. Read more Swedish, not just YA fantasy or high fantasy or urban fantasy. I'm gonna try some other stuff as well.
Good plan.
Yeah. Have you ever had the privilege of converting someone into a reader?
Not that I can think of.
I don't know how much of an impact I actually had, but Alex started reading at about the same time that we started dating. So you can take
some credit.
Yeah, he found the interest and then I just honed it.
Continue.
Yeah. But he had the interest in himself. I think it was just he met me and I had the interest and then it blossomed.
Yeah.
I don't really know how much of an impact I actually did. So, lastly, describe what books mean to you in 5 words.
I wrote this down because I was like, I don't know if I can know. Exploring other worlds and minds.
I couldn't come up with anything good. It's everything. I don't know how to just put it in 5 words. What I end up with is just
I like books.
Yeah, I like books. It's everything. I'm counting it's as one word.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, that was the last one. So, that was it. What are your thoughts on all of these different questions? Did you agree or disagree with us? So, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. And until next time, bye!
Bye!